we got some bad news. They said that we cannot get the title, that it is stolen.
Yeah, drop a 50.
Oh, f***ing way. Still f***ing scrub. But we got some bad news. They said that we cannot get the title, that it is stolen. But I did just leave the tag office, everyone. I had to renew the tag for the good old daily. The only one that's still here from the last video, if you did not see it, it'll be in the link in the description. Did I get scammed on my $1,000 BMW? I just left the tag office and got some good news with the previous owner not sending the title. At least, thank God, the car is not stolen. It was only $1,000. He wasn't worried about even responding back to me, knowing I was 3 states away. I might not come back, but I really will. They said, though, that is the only way. It's going to be a T22B form.
What is a bonded title? The vehicle has limited or deficient documentation to transfer ownership. Some states will allow you to purchase a bond, and sometime later, somebody pops up by the woodwork and says, hey, that's my car. That bond will be used to either pay off the DMV or pay off that person to clear that ownership.
We're gonna have to have the police come out and inspect the car, and it's gonna be a little bit more extra process since it was bought in Mississippi. We're gonna have to call some agency, some group in Mississippi, and prop up the math on the screen right here. $60 for Nest, $1,000 for the car, $400 for the title, $1,460 for a clean title. Still clean, it's just bonded from the state. E90 335. Comment if you think I was scammed, if I was finessed. I still don't think it is that bad of a deal. I could make more money from just the parts. But unfortunately too, she said that it is not going to be a quick process. She said it will take up to 2 months. But stay tuned to the channel and seeing what is coming next for the M54.
Got a weird case, why is he around? Certified lover boys, certified pedophiles. Wop, 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 wop.
Wheel studs with the spacers and see if I can get these front wheels to stop rubbing on the front struts. Some brake cleaner just before and brushed them off and wiped them down with that rag. I'd paint this side, see how it comes out. I wanted to thank everyone that hit me up with advice on how to get my title and help me out, and also screw everyone saying that I wasn't going to get the title and it wasn't clean. Just had to get it bonded by the state real quick, but it is a clean title. As I said, $1,000 335i. Can you beat it anywhere? Might have a water pump already out and a 3-month process to get the title and a tag for it to drive, but it was $1,000. Last coat of primer just put on there. Just a little sneak peek, like there is some more rain incoming. We're gonna get back to you when we're doing those studs. Also going to try to give the car a good buff. As you saw in the last video, letting my boy Don drive the car, the water pump decided to leave the chat already. It is 170,000 miles on the M54, so it is common. So I went ahead and placed me an order from FCP today, and it should be here later this weekend. So by the time my tag comes in and everything is ready, we should be ready to do the big turbo install. But finally have some good weather out here today. It's feeling great. Couldn't even only get like 2 hours to paint these brakes. Bolts are getting on my nerves. When that won't come off, you gotta make it come off. It's terrible lighting right here. I'm about to just go ahead and knock these studs out. Just like that, they're on there. Now let's go ahead and jack the car up. Spacers on here. Still see if it is rubbing. Well, RIP in the chat, because those spacers definitely did not fit. Ahead and put on the rear stud conversion. As we go ahead and let the brakes dry, let's go ahead and start on these bead locks. Make sure before you take off any bolts off your rings, release your tire pressure. You do not want nothing to blow up in your face. left to go to the shop to get my old spacers off my F30. The new hardware on the bead locks looks amazing. 12mm spacers, it tightens up perfect, so I'm not gonna have to get no crazy socket. The brakes look good back there. The wheels are barely scrubbing still. Try to get some 15s, and I think that would be perfect enough because it is literally just barely scrubbing. I'm gonna go ahead and throw on the other 12mm so I'll be able to walk around and push the car back and give it a polish. Today did not go as planned. I'm supposed to go look at an M55 for the next video after the current video you're seeing right now, but it will be in the next video next weekend, putting a new motor into my M55 and getting the F30 back running. Pray that it is solid and working good so we can post it up and get rid of that piece of. Say what's up to him, Al. Came clutch. I guess it wasn't too bad of a day with some 15mm spacers, didn't have to order none. So I'm gonna go ahead and take these 12s off, put the 15s on there and pray that they work and clear the strut. No way. Somehow, still, even with a 15mm spacer, guys, it's still scrubbing, man. They're saying it was a decent day from now, at least getting some spacers. Now the spacers don't even work. Didn't even record me waxing this half. I'm tired as hell. I'm about to go to sleep.
Go ahead, run your mouth, shit funny to me. Really, it's very.
I loading the clips in and started editing last night, and I loaded up that last clip when I said, "Oh, the roller right here, you already saw it." I'm too tired, I'm going to sleep. I'm about to go to sleep. I don't know why the quality looks so bad. I apologize for the terrible quality in some of my clips. Just a little buff on each side. It's a $1,000 car. Engine bay, dress up bolt, spacers, wheel studs, hardware on the bead locks. We're gonna have to put on these decals. It seems that the adhesive has left the chat as well on my decals because they are not wanting to come off. Last night when I got done and went to try to move the car, I believe the alternator has also decided to leave the chat, everyone, because it popped up trans malfunction when I put it in reverse, and I was like, how the hell could the trans mess up? I just put it in reverse. I haven't got to drive the car that much. I mean, it is high mileage, so I would be expecting it, but I wouldn't expect it from just putting it in reverse. And that is actually what happens when your alternator cuts power to the transmission. It'll pop up trans malfunction code, so that is just a good sign that the good old alternator has left the chat as well. So I will have to get a new alternator, and we'll be getting a new water pump ski. Say a prayer that this motor we go and look at is good, and we'll see y'all in that video.
The way that I'm driving this race, they about to put me on suicide watch. Can't choose what color I'm feeling today. Thank God it's a two-tone watch.